All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I am still sick, so I won't be on that long, but you know how to get on, do a market update, and give you guys an update on the market. All right, so in my opinion, crypto is going to get ready to take off pretty soon. I know we've been saying that for a while, but I think we're just right around the corner from a parabolic move. And I just think with the recent dips right now, I think that the next move is going to be violent on the way up. And the reason being is because we've been in the lows for a while and we've seen significant corrections. And usually, when the market takes a dip like it has done, and I'm specifically talking about the crypto market, it doesn't like to let people get back in so easily. All right. It likes to make people pay for selling and make people pay for not dollar cost averaging or getting into positions when they're low. So typically when we see a crash right like what we've seen in crypto and specifically for the altcoins, it's usually a violent move to the upside, right? And that what that does, it shields people out of getting into the coin at a lower price, and basically then you get more buyers in, right? So the people that have bought at the lows get to sell when people start buying at the new highs, right? And they get so infatuated with the coin because they see it making all-time highs, and that's how you get new buyers and things like that. So let's take a look at the chart and let's take a look at what's going on so we could see, where crypto's headed, in my opinion. All right, but before we do that, let's take a look at some of this news here. So it says the U.S. SEC case against crypto exchange Binance put on hold, and this is big because I think they had something. I mean, CZ, the previous CEO, just got out of jail, right? So, but there was also a lawsuit against Binance for selling securities, right? Remember Solana, what else? I don't know if Chainlink, I don't think it was Chain, it was Solana and something else, XRP, maybe it was. And, they just came out, XRP won their case. And so if XRP won their case, a lot of these coins that they deemed a security is not a security anymore. So this is why the SEC is putting a hold on the case against Binance because of that. And then two, also we just have a more bullish SEC. We got Gary Gensler out of there, and he was kind of just making everything, not so crypto friendly, right? So now that we have a new staff and stuff, so there's like, all right, well, we're gonna put this case on hold. All right, so what else? Jamie Dimon wants Washington to look at all the rules and regulations affecting banks. Yeah, there's a lot of pause and stuff. A lot of the new administration is pausing a lot of these rules and regs, so that's gonna, affect the crypto market in a positive way. All right, and if we look to the right, S&P's up, Dow's up, Nasdaq up, Russell's up, crude oil's down, gold is up, right? And it looks like Nvidia's up too. It looks like Nvidia did pretty well. We looked at it yesterday; it was at 131, and it's moving on up. And I don't think this is gonna stop. Well, I did say the chart was overextended, but again, the demand for AI and GPUs is just so big that I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon, right? Well, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, but for me, it is overextended, but I could see it run up all the way to $200. All right. All right. So that's pretty much it for these stocks. Let's go take a look at BTC. What is it doing? All right, not much has changed. If we put the 7-day chart, yesterday we were, right around that 97, 98. Now we're at 96.4. Again, I just think we're primed. If we zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. It's just consolidating here in this 90 range. And again, I think we're going to make the next leg up pretty soon. Historically, like I said, I think I showed this before, but I always want to show it again. Historically, we are very bullish in February, right? If we go to February, historically, we've only had 3 down months in February, right? Average return of 14%. And I think the odds of us having a really great February this year is like 90 to close to 100%, because you got to think about it. December, we did okay, but we didn't really go parabolic like that. We really went parabolic in November when we first broke 100K for the first time. And then December was okay, but January was kind of like the down, right? January, let's look at January. Well, it wasn't down, but it was like 10%, right? Compared to like 40, 14, 30, 10, 44%. It beat the average. We did 9%, but it wasn't as crazy, right? So I just think that we are on the cusp of the next leg up. And the next leg up for me is going to be that 110 to 120 mark. I think once we see that 110 to 120 mark, we're going to see a lot of these altcoins 5, 10x, 15x, and I think it's right around the corner. And again, you guys know my favorite sector right now is the AI sector. I think there's going to be a lot of AI coins that go 10x, 20x, 30x, and maybe even 40 or 50x, right? So that sector, I think, is going to do good. I see DeFi making a comeback. A lot of people are talking about Aave. Remember, if you guys don't remember when DeFi took off, I think it was 2021 when it was like DeFi, or 2020 when it was DeFi summer. Aave was a big DeFi player, all right? And it's the chart is looking great, the resurgence of Aave. And the reason being is because of the whole, you got to think about it. The reason why DeFi kind of fell off was because of the administration, right? Again, I'm not on any political side. I'm just telling you what it is, right? So a lot of these protocols that had like fee switches, like Uniswap was going to turn on this fee switch that every time you make a trade, a fee would go to the holders of the coin. But then they didn't want to do that because they didn't want Uniswap to be considered a security. But since all that stuff is out the way, DeFi is kind of making a comeback, and Aave is kind of leading that, right? So I think Aave will break its all-time highs this cycle. Right now, it's sitting at 3 billion or close to 4 billion. The nice thing is it's really close to its fully diluted value, so it's not that far off. 3.8 to 4 billion. So I think that's going for it. The fact that, DeFi is resurging. I could see this at 30, 40 billion dollar market cap, which would be a 10x from here. Obviously a $1,500 to $2,000 Aave, people can't picture it. But really it's like, 5 to 10x from here. And I think Aave could do that. Not financial advice. I'm not in Aave. I just think DeFi is going to make a resurgence. Another one, Uniswap. Where's Uniswap at? Oh, right here. Number 25. I think Uniswap could definitely break its all-time highs. The chart doesn't look too good, but I definitely think if they turn on their switch, it'll be a good thing for the protocol. Obviously, they're going to be attracting fees and whatnot. So I think DeFi can make a comeback, and I think Uniswap and Aave are primed to take that. The AI stuff, Render, Akash, IOS, Virtuals, the AI agents, those I believe are going to do really well. And yeah, I think we're primed. Again, I really think the next move is going to be very violent. We also see the Fear and Greed Index, pacing on upwards, and it's been at an all-time low, right? And usually when it bounces, when it hits this, it bounces up. So I think we will be hitting altcoin season pretty soon, and it's going to get really exciting. This is the time where you see your portfolio every morning up 15, 20%, and some even more, right? Some protocols going even more higher, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my synopsis of what's going on in the market. Right now, there is some uncertainty because of the tariffs and things like that. But we'll see what, Fed Jerome Powell does with interest rates. We didn't get too hot of a CPI report, and that's what I talked about yesterday. So we'll see if they cut interest rates in the next month or so. But I think as far as the crypto bull market, that's still on. I don't think that changes. So get ready. Be prepared to take profit and don't get too greedy. Take care. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.